You know how else we can put money in people's pockets? By finally raising the minimum wage here in Pennsylvania. Okay. Let the record reflect, I just noted that 25 senators stood up to clap for that. 25 senators did. So look, our minimum wage in Pennsylvania has been stuck at $7.25 for the last 16 years. In that time, every single one of our neighboring states has raised the wage for their workers. 4 of our 6 neighbors are at $15 an hour or more. Ohio is on their way to $15. Hell, even West Virginia is ahead of us. The House of Representatives, under the leadership of Leader Bradford and Speaker McClinton, has passed legislation to increase our minimum wage twice. And each time, despite the fact that there are obviously 25 votes in the Senate has refused to act. As Senator Tartaglione will tell you from the floor of the Senate later today, it has been 7,150 days since Pennsylvania last passed legislation to raise the minimum wage. That's hurting over 500,000 workers who are still making less than $15 an hour. But listen, clearly, those arguments haven't convinced our friends in the Senate to act over the last decade and a half. So let me offer one more reason why we need to do this. Because raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour will save this Commonwealth $300 million a year on entitlement programs like Medicaid. Not by adding arbitrary and cumbersome requirements that push people who still need help off the rolls, but by literally raising the wages of nearly 61,000 people who currently rely on Medicaid and make less than $15 an hour. So we can put more money in their pockets so they don't need Medicaid anymore. So listen, if you aren't going to do this because it's the right thing to do, or because it would let more families put food on the table for their kids, then do it because it's going to save us $300 million, shrink our entitlement budget by growing our workforce and putting more money back in workers' pockets. I am calling on the General Assembly to stop delaying and put a minimum wage bill on my desk, and I will sign it.